Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Time for some Lagunitas, courtesy of Max at Lagunitas. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for sending this beer to check out. This is StereoHopic IPA. I think this is a seasonal kind of a beer that they're doing. It's funny, this beer was released semi-recently, and I got a lot of messages. I got texts from buddies like, hey, have you had this yet? I have not seen this beer local to me in San Diego yet. And I think it's been around for a few months now, but this is their 7.2% alcohol. It just says ale. I think it's an IPA. Yeah, StereoHopic IPA. And it's Nelson and Mosaic, two of my favorite hops of all time. Lagunitas is Petaluma and Chicago. And I said it before in one of my Lagunitas videos that they sent beer. I don't know how I don't know how I started getting beers from them, but I did, so it's fucking awesome. But yeah, I'm super stoked to check this out. I've heard this beer is really, really good. I mean, I would say this is a shelf beer, but I haven't seen it. But I mean, this is one of those beers that if you get Lagunitas distro, you probably have seen it or you will be seeing it. So they still do the Julian dating, and it's like dark text on a dark bottle. I can't, what does this say? This says 0531. So 53rd day of 2021. We are in no shape to do math right now. 53, so January's 31 days and plus another 20 days after that. So what is that, February? This is about 2 weeks in the bottle, so super, super fresh. If anyone from Lagunitas watches this review, I don't know if you will. I doubt it. Can we just put the regular bottle on date? Can we do that? Like, I just, people like me don't need to be in a store looking at a bottle, trying to Google the Julian date. Like, let's stop that. It's 2021. Like, we don't need, nobody knows Julian dating. I don't know a single person who can be like, hey, tell me what the 177th day of this year is. And no one fucking knows. So let's just stop with the Julian dating. Can we do that? How about that? Let's check this beer out. I mean, you guys know I'm on a big West Coast IPA kick. I've been reviewing a lot of West Coast beers. It's what I drink in my personal life. It's like, you ever watch like who is it? Who's the dude that interviews people on YouTube? Is it Vlad? He interviews like porn stars or like, in my personal life, this is what I do. In my personal life, I drink a lot of West Coast IPA. I've been reviewing a lot of West Coast IPA, and this is a West Coast IPA, and I'm super stoked. So, don't know what it looks like on camera. It is like, it's not, I don't want to say it's dark, but it's kind of like a copper gold color. And again, with this one, there's some bubbles in the glass, but I'm telling you, West Coast IPA, the last couple months, for whatever reason, have been really, really still in the glass. Half a finger of bright white head. I feel like this beer didn't pour like a big aggressive head. I don't know what it is about West Coast IPA these days, but other than Russian River, which the beers that I reviewed from them recently have been highly carbonated, the other ones, these other West Coast IPA just haven't. It looks awesome though. It's clear. It looks amazing. I don't have Lagunitas glassware, so we're using our Duck Hunt Answer glassware because I feel like drinking out of this glass right now. Nelson and Mosaic. Let's shove our fat nose in it. See what it's got. This beer smells pretty good. I will say, it's not like crazy explosive. The Mosaic offers a good like dankness, but I'm not getting like the berry thing that I usually get from Mosaic, which is kind of a bummer. But there's a good amount of earthiness, which is like what I get from Nelson. I'm not gonna lie, like with this bottle, like this isn't the best smelling beer in the world. It's not crazy explosive. Like you're getting kind of those notes that you typically get from Mosaic and Nelson. But if someone didn't really, like if a random person just walked in and was like, oh, I want to try this beer, and they know nothing about Mosaic and nothing about Nelson, not that I know anything about them, but I mean, I know enough. I've drank enough beer in my life to where I'm pretty comfortable with Mosaic and Nelson hops. I don't know if they would smell this and be like, this smells great. I mean, it's pretty muted. It's kind of just But we've reviewed a lot of beers recently that the nose, like for whatever reason, the beers don't smell like much, and they taste awesome. So let's go ahead and taste it. Max, cheers. Thanks, bro. And this is another example of that. I don't know what is going on with the science of beer, why it's not smelling like much, but it tastes awesome. This beer tastes amazing. I was saying on the nose, like you get the dankness from Mosaic, but not the blueberry, but there is a berry like note in this. And it offers the Nelson like grape skinny kind of earthy, funky thing. I love that. I will say this beer is pretty still in the glass. It doesn't feel spritzy on your palate for whatever reason, but it feels clean. But it still offers that West Coast vibe. Good amount of dankness, good amount of bitterness. It's Lagunitas. Like Lagunitas makes hoppy beers. This beer is hoppy. But you're getting, like I said, you're getting the berry note from the Mosaic. You're getting the earthiness from the Nelson. There's a little bit of like white grape skin. And there's a good amount of like just bready sweetness. It's a West Coast beer at heart. That's what it is. And I think these two hops work well together, getting the, those flavors from those two hops and still offering like that West Coast, like balance. Like you're getting a good amount of bitterness mid palate to finish, but you're also getting that sweetness on the finish, that just kind of balances it out. This isn't, I mean, we've reviewed some beers tonight, but this isn't like a palate wrecker by any means, but it is West Coast at heart. This is super easy drinking for over 7%. This is a beer that once I finally see this in 6-pack, I'm sure it comes in 6-packs because that's what Lagunitas does. Once I see 6-packs of this, I will be buying this and it will be in my fridge because it is crazy easy drinking. And it's super flavorful. It just doesn't smell like much, and like I said, it's still in the glass. It's not crazy spritzy. It's not crazy expressive like with the carbonation. But I don't think I'm mad at it because I like the flavors of it. So, I mean, listen, when you talk about shelf beers, when you talk about beers that you can just walk into a store and buy, Lagunitas is up there with, I mean, they make fantastic beers. Born Yesterday is one of my favorite beers of all time. Their Willetize this year, that beer was next level fire. They did Lagunitas Sucks last year. That beer is amazing. Like they just, listen, I know everyone like just wants to get after hype beers and hype breweries. I mean, you can walk into a grocery store and buy Lagunitas IPA. My best friend Jared, we joked about it last year. It was the summer of Lagunitas. That dude drank so many fucking Lagunitas IPAs because he was just like, this beer is so good. And that's what Lagunitas does. They give you solid beers at a reasonable price point, and it's readily available. Like, just go to your store and drink this. I mean, it's only March, but I'm looking forward to October. Born Yesterday is one of my favorites. I fucking love that beer so hard. So this is another winner from Lagunitas. It's good stuff. I wish it smelled better, but it could just be this bottle. They sent me 2 of these. I bet you the next one that I crack, I'll open and be like, oh my gosh, it smells amazing. But the one that I decided to review on camera, it didn't, but it tastes great. So that's StereoHopic from Lagunitas. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know the price point on this one. They sent this to me, so I don't know. But most Lagunitas around here, 6-packs are usually like $11.99 in San Diego. I bet you they're cheaper up north, like near Petaluma, and in Chicago, they're probably cheaper the closer you get to the breweries, but can't complain. It's good stuff. So that is it. I'm out of here. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you very soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.